Holly, I did record the odds and put it on Renweb if you want.
Oh yeah, thank you. Do I just turn it Monday?
She won't watch it.
Yeah, that's fine. All the answers are on there. I just wanna watch it.
Huh?
Make sure to watch it.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
On 21, this is, no, 19.
Okay.
Check that.
Are we recording this one? Nobody
Yeah,
cares.
what do we need to do first?
How do you,
We need to
square.
Square it.
Square it.
I'm so sorry.
And shoot a like and
Okay.
subscribe.
So over here, the square root cancels out. And over here, n squared.
So then minus 90 plus 10.
Right. Remember when we're solving a quadratic, that means that there's a square. You move everything to one side. We did a lot of these yesterday. In fact, I think we did one with 90 yesterday, didn't we? Is there another problem? Like the same numbers? Maybe I'm just thinking of the other class. I don't see. Yeah,
Were they on the same track with us, or like did they get caught up today?
yeah. They just did 1 through 24 though. But anyway, yeah, there's a 4 problem difference.
Ouch.
So what goes into 90 or negative 90 that adds up to 1?
Negative. No.
9 and 10. How do we get 1 out of 9 and 10? Positive 10 plus 10 minus 9. So what could n possibly be? Okay. Remember we have to plug these in and see if they work. These squares were not actually in the original, so don't do that. 90 minus negative 10 is 100. Square root of 100 is 10, not negative 10. Throw that away. 90 minus 9 is 81. Square root of 81 is 9. So that one works. Okay, maybe I will, let me really quickly go back and solve this using quadratic just as a reminder. If you guys don't like factoring, you guys remember how quadratic formula works right here? Remember, this is our A, B, and C. What's the A value? 1. What's the B value? And C is negative 90. So A is 1, B is 1, C is negative 90. So you just plug that in. Negative B would be negative 1 plus or minus square root of B squared. 1 squared is 1 minus 4 times A times C. My C is hard to read, but it's negative 90. Over 2 times A, 2 times 1 is 2. Let's see, minus 4 times minus 90 would be plus 360. Huh. So that would be plus 361. What's the square root of 361? That can't be right. 19?
361.
Must be 19. Okay, anyway, so that comes out as 19. So we have negative 1 plus or minus 19 over 2. Negative 1 plus 19 is 18. Divided by 2 is 9. Negative 1 minus 19 is negative 20. Divided by 2 is negative 10. So those are the two possible answers. All right. Anyway.
Wait, so it's 9.
Okay, I just solved the problem again using quadratic formula. So I got 9 to negative 10 this way. This is quadratic formula,
Right.
which I didn't have to do because I had factored, but and it gave me the same answers. But when you plug these answers back in, negative 10 doesn't work. It makes a false statement up here. 9 does work if you plug it in right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going kind of fast because we did all these yesterday.
Yes, sir.
So 21, alright, this is the new stuff.
Wait, that was
21. You stupid.
19 was more like yesterday's, Holly. So but 21, we didn't do one like this yesterday. We did one like this 2 weeks ago though. Okay, boys, what do we do?
square.
No.
Hey,
We don't square it.
We subtract 3.
no.
Square.
The whole left side is under the square root, so to get rid of it, yes, we square it. But how do I square n plus 3?
N plus 9.
No.
You,
Put the things in square.
you have to multiply it out.
Right. N plus 3 times n plus 3, so it is a FOIL problem. So that's what makes these harder. The left side though is just what? 4n plus 8, that's not the hard part. The right side is a FOIL, it's not that bad though, you guys can FOIL. N times n is n squared. Remember you do outside 3n, inside 3n, that makes 6n. Yeah, and then positive 3 times positive 3 is 9. Okay, so again, we've got a quadratic formula, so what do? Quadratic meaning there's a n squared thing. No. We move everything to one side, just like yesterday. So it's all over on the left, on the right now. This will be a 0 over here, those are gone now. 9 minus 8 is 1. So, what numbers multiply into 1 that add up to 2?
1 and 4.
1 and 4.
What?
Okay, so what can n be? Negative 1. So I'm going to plug that back in the original and see if it works. Now the original, I kind of messed it up, but the original didn't have that or this stuff. So if I plug in negative 1, 4 times negative 1 is negative 4, plus 8 is 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So the left, so that's 2. If I plug in negative 1 here, negative 1 plus 3 is 2. So it makes both sides.
Solution.
No.
They're equal.
Okay. It makes both sides equal to 2, so they are equal. So yeah, it works.
Let's go.
So is the only hard part the
You
back
gotta
part?
voice that
For that foil?
That's easy. That's not bad.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not that bad.
That's open. That's a
Just an extra couple steps.
So on 22 would be
Stop. Pretty much the red eye.
22 is like 23.
My nickname should be red.
Okay, what do you guys think we should do for 23?
Square the square root. Right?
Okay, you can't just square the square root. You gotta square the whole left side and the whole right side. And you don't really want to do that right now because if I squared the left side,
It's okay.
it would be a giant FOIL problem. You'd have to do that times itself.
so -4.
So yeah, what you want to, you don't want to do this. So what you want to do is get the 4 to the right side so that when you do square both sides, it'll just get rid of this square root. So get rid of the 4. Okay, now it looks like 21, right? The whole left side is under a square root. So when I square it, it just cancels out the square root. That's much better. The right side, though, we're going to have to square it, so that means another FOIL problem. So left side just becomes negative 3m plus 1, or 11. Is that 11? 10, that's a 10. Gotcha. Thought that was a parentheses for a second. Anyway, n minus 4 squared. So we're doing n minus 4 times n minus 4. first would be m times m, m squared. The outside would be minus 4 times m. The inside would be minus 4 times m. Altogether, that's minus 8m. And then the last would be negative 4 times negative 4, positive 16. Now, what did I do last time on this?
Minus the 3, or plus 3, or
Right.
minus 2.
Move everything to one side. So to get rid of the minus 3m, I'm going to add 3m. To get rid of the plus 10, I'm going to subtract 10. Negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. 16 minus 10, 6. Alright, this one's a little bit tricky. What goes into 6 that adds up to negative 5?
Negative 1 and 6.
Okay, the other class said negative 6 and 1.
Negative 1 and 6.
Why does that not work?
Because negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5.
Right. But why does it not work?
Because it.
What's negative 6 times 1?
Negative.
Negative 6. We don't have a negative 6 here. So you can't use negative 6 and 1. You've got to use the other one, which is negative 3 and negative 2.
Oh.
Negative 1 and 6 don't add up to negative 5. So, yeah, the sixth thing is kind of a trick question. So at negative 2, negative 3. So what could m actually be? 2 and 3. Let's see if they actually work. If I plug in 2, negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, plus 10 is 4, square root of 4 is 2, plus 4 is 6. The left side is 6. The right side is 2. 6 does not equal 2, so that doesn't work.
No solution.
If I plug in 3, negative 3 times 3 is negative 9, plus 10 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1, plus 4 is 5. Equals 3? No.
No solution.
No solution. So I don't know, you guys probably forgot, but yesterday I said there was one even and one odd no solution. That was our odd. Hopefully yesterday you found the even because it was on the front.
It was on 14.
It was on the front page.
Don't spoil it, kid.
What?
You just give an answer.
Everyone else didn't. Oh, I
said
see.
it was. She's done it.
Okay.
What?
She doesn't know what we're talking about, dude.
Yeah. I did too. 14 is no solution.
Oh, someone's paying attention.
By the time you actually do it, you remember that it's one solution?
Yeah.
Okay, you wrote that solution in our paper.
All right, 25.
The disappointment. Are you recording our class? instead of first hour?
Just why isn't here?
First hour only did do this exact same thing.
No. You think he's gonna do the homework?
No.
All right. What do I do?
Minus.
Okay, it's ready to square. The right side is under the square root, so we just square both sides. So the left side is going to become n minus 7 times n minus 7. The right side will just become 3n minus 21 when you square it. Okay, the right side, FOIL first, n times n.
And square
Outside,
7
minus 7n, inside, minus 7n, altogether that would be minus 14n, and then what's last is negative 7 times negative 7,
49.
positive 49.
Is it supposed to get above freezing?
Yeah,
It's supposed to get to 31 is the news I watched.
It's
Oh,
28
really? On
right
the phone?
now.
My phone is at 34.
My,
Yeah.
my watch says it's 28 right now.
Well, I mean, at 3 o'clock,
Oh,
I was gonna say
yeah.
it's 3:34. But I'm like, it
34.
could have changed.
Well, 31, 30, they're not that accurate, they don't know, for sure.
Um,
So it could be
They're on.
32, could be 34, could be
It could be
anything.
50. Just kidding. It's not gonna be 50.
Alright,
I'm ready for tomorrow.
now what do I do?
Minus the.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to Saturday day just for the weather to change. Saturday's when it starts getting warmer. It's like supposed to get up
Well,
to,
next Tuesday's gonna be sunny and 61.
supposed to get up to 40s on Saturday, I
I
think.
just work out tomorrow, so. I keep thinking tomorrow isn't Saturday, but it is. What do you have to do?
Yeah.
I'll be from 8 to 1 tomorrow.
Okay, negative 14 minus 3 is negative 17. 49 plus 21 is 70.
Oh.
Okay.
We both were.
What multiplies into 70?
7 and 10.
7 and 10. How do I get it to add up to negative 70?
7 and negative 2.
Okay. So n minus 7, n minus 10. So n equals 7 or 10. Let's see if they work. We already got the no solution, so at least one of them has to work. If I put in 7 on the left side, this will become a 0. If I put 7 right there, 3 times 7 is 21, minus 21 is 0. So 7 does work. If I put in 10, 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 times 10 is 30, minus 21 is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So they both worked.
Yay.
Yes. I didn't say you. There was a better. No, I didn't. Well, yeah, when you said no resolution was wrong,
Okay, last one.
we don't square it yet. What we do
Minus
is.
the, or plus 3.
Okay, fine. Steal my thunder.
I will.
You almost have
Run
it.
in. Because you couldn't get it.
But I was doing it.
Cause you're studying, dude.
All you
I was
said
going
is
slow though.
all you said is you don't swear.
What?
Alright, now what do I do?
Square it.
Square it, so m times n, outside plus 3m, inside plus 3m,
6M.
and then the last is 3 times 3. And bring everything to the right.
What kind of noise is that?
6m minus m,
Pardon?
and 9 minus 59.
You're zooming.
What?
Sorry, I'm trying to get this done.
Skipping. Shit.
I thought you also needed to be here.
He was. I asked him yesterday. He come to school.
That did sound like a
He
whine
said yes.
noise.
And then,
Typical white.
then he didn't. So. He lied, bro.
No, that sounds like a typical mom.
So the difficult. What?
Sounds
All
like.
is here at school today.
It's weird because I'm here and Wyatt's not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's also funny.
A few years ago, Wyatt was gone like twice a week.
Daniel and Josh were like.
Oh yeah, he missed so many. Like since like I'm from.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know how he passed it.
Shut up, wait. From like last year to like when he was younger, bro. Like, he missed so many. He's gone better
Last
this
year
year.
from when he was younger, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last year, I
Okay. What goes to 15? Hey, guys.
What are you
Boys.
He tried to get Caleb, but instead he kicked himself
You
up
got
the
kicked in the
head.
butt.
Hey,
Come on.
Wesley, you know rough house. Okay, what? Quiet. Okay, 10 and 5 going to 50. How does that add up to 5?
And then negative.
Positive 10 minus 5. So m could be what?
Negative 10 and
Negative 10 or 5. I plug those back in. Negative 10 plus 59 is 49. Square root of that is 7. Plus negative 3 is 4. And what did I plug in? Not 4. So negative 10 does not work. If I plug in 5, it's going to have to work because we're out of no solution. 5 plus 59 is 64. Square root of 64 is 8. Plus negative 3 is 5, which equals 5. 5 works. All right.
Yay!
You gotta make white noises since white is gone.
Have you ever failed somebody?
Oh yeah.
Really?
He's like, oh yeah, all the time.
Usually like once a year.
Is it like
Holly,
a
it's gonna be you this year.
specific
That's
grade?
what I'm scared of.
This year nobody's failing.
Holly.
Well, I'm at 82 in
No,
I
I
didn't
literally,
graduate.
you wanna hear something funny? They said that like nobody in our class would fail the CNA test, and I failed the written test the first time.
Well, that's just because
I broke the record.
Wasn't it just theoretical questions then?
Yes, it was so stupid. It was
But
like,
yeah, right now I'm
let's
at
see what
82
writes.
I'm actually proud of myself.
I mean, I passed it with 100 the next time, but
I think I had my worst grades.
I'm just so bad.
No one
When you
My
fail
worst
people,
grade
is
was
it
90.
usually in like a specific grade? Like
Yeah, my worst grade, he was like a 90.
Well, I haven't. Well,
First grade is art, and that's
no.
what he gives everyone a 90.
more like just somebody who
Yeah,
didn't
older than
do
Yeah,
homework.
me too, all the
That's almost always what it is.
Yeah.
That is always what it is actually.
I'm 3 A's,
I think I was.
1 B, and
I have a question on number 20.
two C's.
It's like how it looks.
First grade.
Some of the drawings.
My science is just 77.
Yeah, for some
What's your
reason.
English grade?
I just,
75.
It's like once you get
and I don't want to run like
I just listen.
I don't
They're
really
sponsors.
like
It's just a white too much. It's just a lot of fun.
dogs.
I don't know.
Well,
Or do you?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he took,
I'll look it up.
Yeah, well, you don't really want to click on it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
The local one about 60.
No, I have you.
Yeah, oh, I guess it's
I'm proud of you for I'm living with you. He's mocking. He's mocking.
Shut up.
Caleb, shut up, no one likes you.
I like
I'm
how
gonna beat him.
I'm making fun of Caleb for like not saying stuff right. He's in.
like I got this.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
I bet one of these.
Over the loud.
I want some pizza.
I thought Mr. Gordon was
Dude, I hope there's pizza.
Bro, why don't you go for the freaking pizza though?
Yes.
That's
for
what
the
mine
pizza.
is 17.
Well, I'm probably gonna go sign up, but I don't know if I'm gonna play.
Oh my gosh, what a bot. You're trying to make it work.
Dude, you know how many people are gonna be in there? Like every single dude in high school.
Yeah, that's like 70.
70. There's not even
No, actually,
like 70 people in the high
Yeah,
school.
there's like probably like,
Yeah, there's like,
Yeah, how
Like,
many
we're
people
like a
are
third.
there? guys?
it's like,
there's like 70.
It's like 74 or something.
But like here, the entire school is like 200, right? Like the entire
It's like 300.
Oh yeah, it'd be pretty big. 'cause
That's
there's-
like one class size of Morrill.
half the class.
That's like
It's
one.
like half of that.
Yeah. That's half a class size of Morrill.
How many people are there in our class? It's like
Like
probably
20 or 21.
19.
We're like 20.
Oh, yeah.
We're the biggest class. We're the biggest class in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
The first one.
Everyone
Wait,
needs
but
to know
the
how
freshmen-
we're the biggest class.
How many people
Like
are
3
there?
people. Like
Everybody.
everybody.
He said everybody.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see.
However many chairs are in the computer lab, pretty much.
7. Okay.
Because
And, no, let's see, there's. Two,
I always fail the stinking robot test.
Oh.
What?
Robot test?
You're like,
Oh yeah.
It's okay, Holly. You pass the next time.
Which square has a
I guess
star?
you're
not even precise.
What?
They're not even precise though. It's like one small.
Wait, you had to take a robot. What's a robot? What?
One
Oh,
where
like,
do
you
something
have
like,
to
who's not a robot?
Yeah, like
Oh, that
all
one?
of the
Do that one?
pictures that have cars in
Like,
them.
I'm not
show
supposed to get it wrong
human.
because I feel like a robot would be able to do it.
times did you get CNN test? Twice?
Well, I only had to take my
I think there's 19
once, 'cause
freshmen.
I passed that the first
Oh,
time.
so they're like
But then
really
there's a
close.
written test, and I
And
have
the
to take it.
seniors have a
The
lot.
sec, I have to
No,
take it.
no,
We have more, we have more, we have more, we have more, ourselves.
Seniors just
Seniors.
Okay, cool, Holly, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
They didn't take a lot of tests, is what I'm hearing.
I just had to take the written test twice. The second time I passed it.
There's at least, I think there's 20 or 21, there's at least 20.
Oh wait, I didn't count ESA, that would make 20.
So I think we both have 20 kids in our class.
We don't have 20.
Yeah, we do. You have more than 20?
Yes, we do.
Are you counting like Parker and Allie and stuff?
Oh, I'm kind of cool. I mean, I mean, like here, like going on.
With the
Yeah.
homeschool kids, we have like 25 or something.
Yeah, it's kind of all kids. We have Caden, Parker, Allie,
And that's
Logan.
it.
Logan, yeah,
Wait,
Logan.
Logan's in her?
Yeah, well, you guys all had it.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was in her.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be.
Yeah, I thought he was a freshman.
You told your.
Well, like
I
he's.
mean, okay, he does. I gotta admit, he does have a baby face.
Yeah.
I mean, a giant freshman, but I thought he was.
Reagan was a different.
Why are you going to giant fifth grade?
It's just a giant
Oh,
hole.
yeah, Eric.
Yeah, back. He's like freaking 6 foot in fifth grade, and I was like 4 or 5. Whatever it was.
I was like 5'11", it's okay.
Oh, so you were almost my height in fifth grade.
What was your height?
What the frick? And I'm like 4'1". Hi.
That's like you sounded like last year.
Shut up.
That's true, that's very true.
He still sounds high.
It's okay, Caleb.
We love you.
Bro, I've grown up since last year. Like I've grown and I've
It's
grown.
okay, Caleb, what Wesley loves you.
The
What?
only word
I said it's okay, Caleb,
used
but
to
Wesley goes, I
describe
love you,
Caleb is
because Wesley
explosive.
loves you.
We don't, but Wesley.
Caleb, the only word I can think of to like describe you is explosive.
Explosive? Yo, but that's a bad word to use. Describe me. That's like not the greatest.
Why did you use loud?
Well,
You should have
you
used
need to expand on that. Just don't say explosive. Because when you just go up and say, hey, yeah, I time it as explosive, that just comes off as kind of
This
weird.
reminds me of like that.
Negative 10.
Yeah, facts.
I said, what?
Like when you're explosive.
You might want to think of a different word. Freaking
No,
explosive.
God. Caleb, you look explosive. You look toxic.
Caleb is explosive on
The noises you make like scare me. Like if someone is running towards me and like was making that noise.
That's what I do. Something I'm like, yeah. Don't matter me. I'm the ADHD machine.
I think that might only work on Holly,
I'm scared.
He's on mine to a cloud.
because it sounds like a baby noise to me.
It's a little scary though.
Like could you imagine a clown like running towards you going, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a clown for Halloween.
Am I Holly?
So do you guys remember in like 2016 when it was like a fad to dress up like clowns and like run
Yes.
around
There was
with
this whole massive thing about killer clowns.
Oh, from the Joker,
Yes, and literally clowns
because
are
of
my,
the Joker.
well, clowns are literally my worst fear, so when that like bad was going on, I was scared.
Well, there were like shooting like scares because people were dressing up like clowns and like taking pictures in front of schools and saying, "Oh, we're coming for you," or whatever. So,
Caleb's dreams on the mic, bro.
What is it?
Come on the mic.
I just came on the mic. Gotta keep you guys awake, you know?
You're the one that always sends the question.
I'm done.
Me?
Yeah.
I sound what? I sound what?
So you always send the president.
What do you mean?
While playing?
Mr. Irwin, why didn't you get any likes on your?
I guess something was in my kind of first, I don't know.
Lights on what?
You didn't get any likes.
Likes. Oh.
Oh, I thought you said lies. I thought you said lies too.
Are you watching this YouTube video?
You better put a like for me then.
You better call, you better put, you
You
better,
might even know how to use
you better
it.
subscribe.
Post it on your story.
You better subscribe though. You better subscribe.
Hey, go like and sub.
Go
like
like
and
and subscribe.
sub.
My math teacher's YouTube.
We should,
Yeah, we should.
Mr. Jordan, you should
Wait, I'm gonna do that. I'm
have
gonna subscribe to your
a
channel.
clip of all of us,
And
like,
comment.
at the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and then, you know, your popularity will,
The jury's Let's not. I don't know how to report that.
No.
it was sarcastic.
Did you already stop it?
Guys, I have so many dropping TikToks.
Oh, maybe I did.
So I'm